Hey guys, Jeanette here. I just came across this thing about Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. Maybe all you guys have heard about this with her being aggressive and beating him up and everything. And I listened to part of the audio while I was making very long comments about, of course, him being the female and her being the male. Um, I've gone down the whole doggone thing and reading everybody's messages. Nobody knows it. Of course, they'll know it when, you know, they get through reading my stuff, but how many of that will it sink in and stuff that he is the passive little female and she's the aggressive male. And yeah, that's what it is. Well, here's a picture this guy has here of her. You can see the flat forehead up here of a male. This hair, now, a lot of times when you bleach hair, it'll turn real coarse also. But I always say, of course, the males have coarse hair, and you can't, I don't know about the neck here because there could be light shining in it or whatever. This arm is really very, very, very long. And I put out points on here about, what makes a male and what makes them female. A lot of people won't get that unless they can see you actually pointing to it with the cursor. I noticed something right now I didn't notice before. This person's got an underbite too, doesn't it? Yeah, a lot of them do. Their jaws jet forward. For some reason, it happens with these intersex people. And you see the hard jawline here, and I think this person's got, I'm just going to turn the sound off. Let's see what else we come up with. He's got some more pictures coming up on here. I'm just going to let it play a little bit. There's another one. Let's see here what's going on. Not too much, just long, skinny arms. On the video, it did say something where she told Johnny to go jerk them off, and I'm thinking, is she talking about his girlfriends that he used to have? Well, that would be guys, wouldn't it, that you would use that term for? So I think that was caught out. I told people, listen to it very carefully. What is said, you might get them using he and she and different words in ways that will tell you that they're intersexed. Yeah, I need to listen to it better, actually. I didn't, but anyway. Well, what can you see here? The high cheekbone, then it sinks in there, and then you got the hard male jawline right there. Chin may have been whittled down a little bit. That hand looks like a male's hand. It looks like a claw, actually. Yeah, well, let's go on to the next. Didn't Johnny Depp's other girlfriends boyfriends, Renona Ryder and Kate Moss, weren't they both aggressive? Johnny's a passive female is what it is. He's just very passive, and these guys, he likes aggressive men is what it is. Okay, here the brute is again. Look at them shoulders, L'Oreal shoulders. Big, huge old things they are. And here you can see the maltrachea here, how wide it is. That's what gives it away. It's a dead set male. Oh, look at this freak here. Look at that. I don't know. Gender equality. Oh, one of those, huh? Yeah, and look, gender equality. Right. Yeah, look at the long, hard jawline on it. She talking about male gender equality because that's who she'd be barking at about it. And look at this forehead is gigantic. It's absolutely huge, and his hand is gigantic too, man. That's one big ass hand. Big old mouth too. Big old teeth gonna fall out of the mouth. Let's see if there's anything else on here. Yeah, well, Johnny Depp's daughter was saying how gentle that he was and loving, and I don't know, just really easygoing and stuff. Yeah, he's a very very passive female. He is. See, people can't. You got to study him. See, I studied him for years. Everything about him, I study. I study their voices. I study the way that they are. I study their bone structure. I study all that stuff. And it tells me more about them. Okay, here's a good one. Look at this jaw here, where it starts up here and then it'll come down here. It's the L jaw. It makes an L like. This one's laid back a little bit. Excuse me. It's laid back a little bit, but, and then it comes out here and it's really, really big. Johnny does not have a strong jawline. He's got the weak female jawline, actually, right here. See? And the faces are just really round. Flat right here. In the front here, where she's got the high cheekbone here. And then it sinks in here, and then you got that big mandible. It's really huge. Yeah. And this, just these eyes, this is not a warm-looking female at all. You can see, even though the Trek shave is a good one, you can't see the Adam's apple at all, but you can see the male trachea, which is big. Yeah, I'm 62 and you still can't see mine. Now you say, well, Johnny Depp looks like he's got an Adam's apple in his throat. That's from testosterone, though. We know that. I didn't mention that when I was telling people, look at this and this and this and this. Said he doesn't have a brow ridge. His eyes are really close together if you see a picture of him straight up as a female. And this one, of course, the eyes are real far apart. Yeah. And his forehead is more round than what you can see there. It's a little different. Let me play this again. Let me see if anything else comes up. Any other pictures, but yeah, I said that's a male. Oh, now the back doesn't look quite so straight here because of the way this is. I think the way that he has the shoulders around is making it do this. But we see another one, and I can guarantee you this is just straight, flat back. This is the shoulder blades, actually. The shoulder blades are just stuck out there. This is a flat back of a male. A lot of people will see this and say, she doesn't have a flat back, she's got a curved back. See, that's where I luck out at, unless I'm actually physically showing them. These are two shoulder blades that you're looking at. This is not the curve in the back. Females would start up here like this and curve way in and then come out, but this is really flat here. I would look at other pictures. I'd have to, because this is not very fair. But you can see again, this point comes to right here. It's had it shaved. This has been shaved, actually, but you can still see it. And then this is so big this way and so big this way. It's a big old cinder block head. There we go. It's a big old cinder block head. I'm sorry for putting my phone down and stuff, people. I'm trying to hold this, and I'm looking at the computer screen, and so when I drop it with the left hand, I don't notice it. And if I didn't say it before, it's this super long arm. Look here at this hand, the way it is, and how the wrist goes straight into the hand. See, with the female, it curves out more. It does that on the feet, too. I'm going to show you guys that later. Yeah. Oh, this is definitely a fella. This ain't no female. And all these suckers here believe that it is, but we know. Okay, let me go on a little bit more on this. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh, these are... Now, I guess they did. Okay, somebody did that. So we can't read this face too much. Yeah, this is a male's big old jaw here. Flat back forehead. You can see it right over here that it's real flat. Yep, that shows like a really aggressive male this is. I don't know. Did he slug her? He may have been trying to protect himself and smacked her one. Yeah, she is the aggressor in this one. You can tell just the way that, she spoke to him. The tones in the voice. This person don't deserve absolutely jack shit nothing, because it's an actor also. Yeah, it's acting like a female, but it is a male. In this instance, it's acting like a male. I had a brother-in-law that used to beat my sister all the time and stuff, and I know how aggressive that males are, how they can get. I'm a very aggressive female, but I don't think I've actually beat up anybody. Oh yeah, maybe a time or two I have. A time or two in my younger years. I couldn't do it anymore. Looky here at this back here. Now, see, this is the straight flat back here, right here. You can see it from this curve. She's just saying fuck you to everybody. So hopefully she will be the one that's going to sit on this and rotate. That's what's going to happen to her, straight to hell. Well, Johnny Depp, too. I mean, it's like they're both Satanists. Of course they are. He's a bigger one than what she is. And that's his little doodah right there. Okay, so we'll call it quits. Whoops, I turned it off. I dropped the phone. Okay, I haven't quit yet on this, but you guys know what's going on and stuff. You've heard this. This is all going on recently. Who cares? I imagine that he will not press charges. I doubt seriously if he will. He's just a passive person, and yeah. What does it say? His dad here? I'm looking at something over here. Look at this one. Where are we? Right here? Yeah, I gotta get this off of here. There. If you look there, it says, "We love you, son." Does he look, or is that hers? I said, do they look like either Johnny Depp or Amber? No, of course they don't. I wanted to show you that. But they're all in the news down here. It's like, what? Nobody will believe me. You're a victim, Johnny. No one will believe you're a victim, Johnny. Oh, yeah. He's a female. Of course he is. She's an aggressive male. Big aggression right there. Anyway, guys, that's it for now. I'll get this loaded up to you.